Hey you guys, welcome back to my page. I'm Laura with Talk with Chocolate Designs. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Say hi when you jump on. Hit that heart button for me. Let me know that you're here and that you're watching tonight. You are going to love this project, I think. But I say that all the time, don't I? All right. So in just a second, I'm going to give you a keyword to type in. And when you type in that keyword, you'll get the supply list for all the things that we're using to make this project tonight. If you have any questions, send me a message and I'll get back with you and I'll let you know any information that you need as quickly as I can. And if you see our live button up here right now, you are catching me live so we can chat and talk and say hi to each other. You can ask your questions right here. I can answer them for you. And no question is out of bounds, you guys, because if you are wondering a question, then chances are somebody else is too. So make sure you ask everything that you need. I'll do my best to see all the questions and answer them as they come along, so long as my eyes are looking at the camera, okay? If not, send me a message if I miss your question and I'll answer it back, okay? Hi, Cassie. Hey, Maxine. Hey, Pam. Hello, Lori and Sandy. Hello, Lisa Marie. Hi, Lynn and Leanne. Hello, Crystal and Pam. Hi, Tracy. Hello, Sissy. Oh, my goodness. Hi, Holly and Wendy and Connie and Kathy and Mary and Brenda. I miss you guys, too. Hey, Teresa and Jeannie. Oh, my gosh. I wanted to say Leanne. Hi, Linda and Florine. Hello, everybody. Hi, what is that? Vicky and Trish and everybody is jumping on. Hi, Susan. You guys are awesome. Thanks for sprinkling. Hi, Linda. Hello, Rachel from Texas and Joanne. Hello, Florine. Oh my gosh. Hi, Annette. You guys. Oh my goodness. Everybody's here today. I love it. Hi, Joanne. You guys, I love it. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I think you're going to love this. Hey, Julie. Looks like you guys are all getting your notifications too, which is fantastic. Hey, Carol. Hey, Lori. All right. So January, you guys know that when we say January as the keyword, that means that we're doing a January Club Couture project. However, we're going to do it a different way today because we've already done it as it is in the kit as it comes. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Karen. Hello, Christine. So let me show you guys what our club kit is all about. Hi, everybody. Oh, my goodness. I love it. You guys, I think I'm getting a little bit of a cold, though. This weather is kicking my butt. Hello, Mary and Elizabeth. Hello, everybody. Oh, my gosh. All right. So, you guys, our Club Couture subscription is amazing. This is a way that you can get a craft mailed right to your door every single month. I do highly suggest, though, that if you're going to join the club, you join Perks first. And right now, through, I believe it's the 27th, if you join Perks, you're going to get a free gift. So Perks is going to give you 30% off all day, every day on my website, off of everything, including your Club Couture subscription. So if you love this, make sure that you get it. This is what is included in this month's Club Couture subscription, you guys. We have the journal entry Club Couture transfer, which has got the composition right there. And then all of these other little pieces there on the side. So we're going to do some stuff with the pieces on the side today because we've already done our composition book and make something beautiful. Then you're also going to get a composition book to go with that one. It's got the chalk suede in there and 2 paste singles, Cadet and Colonial Blue. And I'm going to show you real quick what we've done with ours so that you can see how ours turned out. We added some nominee gold with ours, and that's what we did, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. So that is your Club Couture project for this month. If you love it, join the club. You're going to love the club. Hi, Jackie. Hello, everybody. I'm going to stick this all back in here because I get more than one, you guys, because I pay to be my own club subscriber because I like to have more than one just in case anything happens. And that way when I use it, I still have one still in the envelope to show. Hi, Denise. So, you guys, we're going to start off with some painting tonight. And I know, you guys, the last time we painted, it took forever. This time it won't because everything's flat pieces. I love that. Oh, but let me show you real quick what we did last time. You guys, I did finish this off. Did finish it. I put some glitter on the side there just to do those edges so that it didn't look so plain. But it's done all the way around now. Turned out gorgeous, if you ask me. I love it. Gail has an appointment tomorrow morning. An x-ray to see a specialist, then back on the road. Oh, gosh. I'm glad he's going back on the road finally, Carol, that he's feeling well enough for that. So there's that thing. All right, you guys, let's get out some paper here. Let's cover my... Thank you so much, Christy. Those were done last year. And here's the thing, you guys. That right there was still wrapped in bubble wrap a couple of weeks ago because somebody purchased it and then did not pay their invoice. So then it came back out of the bubble wrap and it's back up on the back there. So we're going to just cover my surface, you guys. I like to have easy cleanup as possible. Grandson-in-law's birthday. Ooh, yay. And we're going to do a lot of stuff tonight. So I've got a few different pieces here that we're going to paint and we're going to put together. First of all, I've got a couple of pieces of balsa wood. If you guys don't know what this is, it's really, really thin, lightweight wood. And you can get this in a package at Hobby Lobby. Hi, Lena. And in all different random sizes. Then I got one of these wood planks from the Dollar Tree. Whenever I see these, I usually pick up 4 or 5 of them because they make really great surfaces for a lot of things. Thank you, Mary. We're also going to be using one of our simple tags tonight. This comes in a 2-pack, 5x7 simple tag, small one here, and a heart-shaped cutout. So that's all of our pieces today. And I'm going to try to get my glue gun to work tonight, but you guys, no promises. So I might just pull out the big guns. And I've got my brad nailer over here. So y'all, we might be doing some real power tools tonight. What I found out about this glue gun, though, is that if I don't actually have it sitting down in the case and it's just barely touching, then it charges, which is weird. But I think I'm going to go get a new one tomorrow. And I believe Ruth asked me for she had a request for a certain kind of project. She wanted to see a men's project done. Ruth, I planned on doing that tonight, but unfortunately, John has the tool that I need at work, so I'm going to go buy one for myself tomorrow so that I can do the project that you want to see, okay? All right, you guys, here we go. We're going to paint these up. I had them labeled with a W for the ones that I want white, and these ones, and then a B for the one that I want black. So I had some old paint here, not old paint. I painted some furniture not long ago, and I had this big old jar of this up chalk paint from Michael's left over. You guys, this was really expensive paint, and I thought I was going to use a lot to paint this piece of furniture. Hi, Uncle John! And I didn't use a lot, so instead of using Waverly on this, because this is chalk paint, I'm going to use my up. It's kind of an off-white color, which is what I want for this. And, oh, man, that brush is stiff. And so, you guys, if you've got Waverly, use Waverly. If you've got Folk Art, use Folk Art. Preferably a chalk paint, though, because our chalk paste sticks best to chalk paint. Okay? So we're just going to go ahead, and I'm going to use a big brush tonight to make this go really fast. I love it you guys say hi to Uncle Don. If you're new and you're just watching for the first time, that is my Uncle Dan's best friend, Don. They've been best friends since, gosh almighty, since they were probably my kids' age. And so I grew up with him as an uncle. He is my uncle. Not blood related, but you don't get any closer than what Uncle Don is to me. So he is Uncle Don. Hi, Linda. All right, I'm just using a big chip brush tonight, doing my edges first on this one, because if I do the edges first, then I can kind of pinch it together in my hands like this and not touch the edges as I'm going, or not touch any paint as I'm going around. Uncle Don has always been one of my biggest cheerleaders in life, you guys. My Uncle Dan and my Uncle Don both. They have always, always, always been there for me through everything without fail. Gosh, they've even loved me when I was, I don't know. They've always loved me through everything. And you guys, I've had times when I wasn't the easiest to love. I'm sure we all have. I'm sure we all have. Mainly in my 20s. Yes, chosen family is just as important. Absolutely. And you know what? My Uncle Dan chose him. I didn't. But I sure as heck would never want to lose him. Hi, Jill. How are you doing? She reached the 50s club yesterday, you guys. Jill just turned 50, so happy birthday to you, Jill. All right, you guys, really fast. Hopefully this paint right here dries like most chalk paint does and gives me a better... Maybe my brush is too brushy. I'm getting quite a bit of brush strokes on here. Most of the time, chalk paint, though, kind of self-levels. So we'll see if this is going to do this or not. We might come back and put one more coat on here. Maybe. Maybe. All right, we're going to do these pieces up. And again, I'm only doing the edges and one side. I don't tend to finish the back sides of my crafts because most of the time they're hanging on a wall or something. Nope, I got this one at Michael's. I bought this paint for a project, a furniture project that I did for my own house, and didn't even use anywhere near as much as what I thought I would. So I just figured, since I wanted this color tonight, I was going to use Plaster by Waverly, but this is so close to Plaster that I thought, what the heck, why not use up this stuff that it's been sitting here. You guys, I'm all about trying to get rid of some of the stuff that's just kind of sitting here that I don't use very often, and finally using it up. I definitely prefer Waverly, though, because this is a little bit... Janet, why didn't you send me a message? You have to still send me a message, girl. It's not too late. But I need a message if today's your birthday. Message me! Message me now! Oh, man. You guys, I can't say everything, but if you are a Perks member of mine or a club member of mine, I do something special for you on your birthday if you message me on your birthday. Jill made sure to do that yesterday to let me know it was her birthday. And Janet's going to, before the day is over with, because she doesn't want to miss out. She's like, I'm on it right now, Laura. So if you are my Perks member or my club member, make sure that you send me a message and let me know. Oh, yay! I'm so glad that he loves it. Happy birthday, Carrie. So yours was the same day as Jill's. All right, you guys, we're almost done with this color here. I think we're going to do this one more time because it's not really self-leveling like I hoped it would. And if we put one more coat on there, then we might be able to just kind of sand it a little bit without getting all the paint off of there. So yeah, I definitely do prefer Waverly. I'm not going to do the edges on the heart though. I'm going to regret that. I think I'm just going to try to make even brush strokes in the heart. Give it a little bit of pizzazz there. All right, let's dry up this board. See how much of this it actually soaked in. This is chalk paint though. So it should dry just like the Waverly does. Oh, it's leveling, you guys, as it dries. It sure is. I still think it's soaking into this board a bit though, so I do think we're going to give it another coat. Maybe. Oh yeah, you can get tons of colors of Waverly from Walmart. And we're actually going to use a brand new Waverly color today. that I haven't used yet, that they just got in not long ago. You guys, I can see the wood grain through that, but I think I like it, so I think we're just going to dry it up and leave that. And I'm done with my brush here. Hi, Jody. Hello, Crystal. You guys are awesome. Thanks for happy birthday and our friends. Oh, that's what's wiggling. Wiggling against something, and it's my back scratcher. You can't not have a back scratcher in your craft room, you guys. Oh, let's see here. I'm starting to burn it. It's bubbling a little bit. That's okay. It's all right. One more. Hi, Francis. Thanks for joining us tonight. Chalk painted a very large vintage tray. Now to chalk a CC design on it. You know, isn't it the hardest part when you've got so many different amazing designs to choose from? And you're like, what do I do? That seems to be my biggest thing, too. It's like, I'm going to go live. I love all of them. There's so many designs to choose from. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what one do I do tonight? And I come in here at 7 o'clock every single night and I start trying to get my ideas in my head and I pick out all my things and I'm going through my craft supplies and I'm like, what can I use for this? How would this look together? And then occasionally I'll get like everything all gathered up and then I'll be missing one piece. And it's like, oh no! All right, so all the white ones are painted. We're going to do another one in black. Oh, those are still a little wet on the sides. My hands are getting awfully dirty. The tag is going to be done in black, and we're going to do that in Waverly chalk paint in the color ink. Ink is their black. One just like that, it stays. Your back always itches in the middle of the night. Yeah. No, all heat guns are not the same, Vicky. So that one right there is a drying gun, but it does get pretty darn hot. And that one's by Ranger, and I love my drying gun. That is my second one, though. I did accidentally blew out the motor in my first one. So I do have, that's my second one. So far, we're good with the second one. And I've had it for over a year now. And then I have another heat gun, but it doesn't get up high enough to do a lot of the things that I want to do with it. And so I'm going to go tomorrow and I'm going to get a more powerful heat gun. Because, you know, this room's not small enough. Why not load it up with tools too? I always borrow John's and he's using it now. So I can't. So I need my own. All right, let's see what brush we can grab for this one. Quick. Gonna do this tag in black ink by Waverly. Okay. Fast and easy. Have a second one, but I have not taken it out of the box yet. You have a backup. I do not know the wattage on this one, but Vicki, if you send me a message, I do have a link to it, very easily, readily available on my computer, and I can send you the link for it. Sissy Wallace actually sent me that one first. She's like, hey, I saw another crafter using this, and I thought that you would love it. And I did love it, and then I burnt the motor out on it and had to get another one. I did not fix my glue gun, but I found the sweet spot. And so now that I found the sweet spot on my glue gun, I think we're going to be okay. You got a super hot one for wood burning paste, and that's what I need. I usually grab John's for wood burning paste, and I bought one on Amazon that I thought was going to get hot enough, but it doesn't. And then I didn't return in time. They don't last as long when you use them every day. You're absolutely right about that. You're absolutely right about that. But I think I was trying to like dry an ink shirt or something, and I just kept going with it and didn't give it a break, and it was like, oh, nope, I'm done. All right, you guys, black ink for that one there. And now, are you ready to see? Forgot you had one before you organized the craft room. It's never a bad thing to have a backup, though. All right, let's go ahead and dry this black one up here because I do want to put something on top of this that does need some time to dry, and air drying it is the best thing for it. I do. You know what? Tonight you're going to see some industrial equipment, Denise, because this glue gun, I'm going to cut corners here, and we're just going to get the heavy machinery out. Because that's what we're going to do tonight. All right. So you guys, oh yeah, they would be cool for the punch art. I didn't think about that. And they're back on the website right now too. Hi, Donna. They would be. All right. So we used to carry Dixie Belle Crackle. We no longer do. And I have another crackle. Remember I told you guys just a second ago that I'm trying to use up the stuff that I've got in my craft room that I haven't been using. And I had a folk art crackle from a while ago. I loved this stuff. And then we ended up getting Dixie Belle through the website. So glue gun is on, Jennifer. Yes. So we're going to use my folk art crackle tonight and just see how that compares to the Dixie Belle that we've been using for probably a year now. Okay. Now I'm not going to put that directly on this board. We want to brush it on. And then we're just going to kind of let it sit for as long as we can, air drying. Or I guess I could say as long as we need to. And then we'll blow dry it dry the rest of the way when we're ready for it. So I'm going to take my brush here with my crackle on here. And we're going to start off going all in one direction. That's going to make my crackles all be in one direction though. If you want a lot of crackles all over the place, then you do your brush in one direction and then go back in the opposite direction, like vertically and then horizontally, and you're going to get a lot more crackles. And the thinner your crackle on your board, oh, thanks, Logan. The thinner your crackle on your board, the more fine line it's going to be. The thicker your crackle, the thicker your cracks are going to be in there. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to do these probably fairly thick. I want some of this black to come through. So we're going to try to go in one direction with this, and we don't want to overspread your crackle. But we're going to cover this entire thing. Ooh, I'm going to need more. I am going to need more. He doesn't have school tomorrow because it's a holiday, huh? Same with my kids. We went to a birthday party yesterday, and Evan was not on his best behavior. I was going to take them to the circus today, but we did not end up going to the circus because yesterday Evan was not on his best behavior. He was showing off for his friends, and it was embarrassing to me. Really embarrassing. And I was like, no, I'm not taking you to the circus. All right, so we've got it done in one direction. Now I'm going to come back in the other direction. We're going to go in the opposite way. So we get cracks going all over the place with this. Let's grab some more crackle here. Air drying this for about an hour is your best bet. But if you do not have time to just air dry it, you can blow dry it. You will not get as good of a result blow drying as what you will if you air dry. Thought so I had two there. I ain't washing two of them, and I'm only drinking one. All right. It is the age, I think. Yeah, you're probably right. You are probably right there. All right, so you guys, let's go ahead. We're going to start with this one right here first. So let's move. Ooh, and those are still wet anyhow. Used to take the other one somewhere. I missed it. I know, he is. You're welcome, Ruth. All right, let's go ahead and move all of these pieces aside somewhere. I don't know where. Right down here. Sure. Stay there for a minute. We'll come back to you. Okay. And you guys, I have got the most gorgeous transfer that we're going to use tonight. He made honor roll and got perfect attendance for his 9 weeks of school. Halfway through his first year of elementary school. His last year, he'll start middle school in August. So, well, Allie, I cannot believe that girl's going to start middle school. Yes, the Tooth Fairy did come for Evan. Yes, she did. He made it really easy for her, too, because he's been sleeping. You guys, this boy and his sports. No, just make sure that you add distilled water and stir them really, really well. And sometimes it takes quite a bit of water to get them to really revive. But no, there's no issue with using it. All right, this one right here is called the Floral. What is it called? Floral Text Pattern. And it's absolutely gorgeous, you guys. This is currently in stock on my site. We're going to use this on this board tonight. Yeah, I took Allie to Walmart today, but I couldn't get Evan to not tag along. But I didn't buy him anything. I only got stuff for Allie. So that was kind of our thing, I guess. And he pestered her the whole time in the store, too. He won't leave her alone. At the birthday party, that was part of the issue. His sister was there with us because it was a friend's birthday party. And he would not leave her alone. She drew a dragon on the whiteboard, and he went over there and just wiped it right off. And she was so upset with him about that. And he just laughed it off like he was going to go do it again. I put him in timeout right then and there. At the birthday party. Not happening. It's still wet, you guys. No, thank you, child. No, thank you. We don't act like that in public. It's siblings, but it's not acceptable. He's driving her insane, and he does it just to get a rise out of her. It's the only reason he does it. All right, you guys, just because I don't want any of this paint that's on the edges to get on my waxing applicator, I do want to make sure that this is nice and dry all the way around. There was still some wet paint I put my hand in. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so we need to wax our surface. This is just going to protect the paint that we've got down here from pulling up from the adhesive on our transfer. And I'll tell you right now, my paint is a little bit paint liney. So this should also kind of fill in those paint lines a little bit and smooth it out so that our transfer also doesn't bleed out from the sides, okay? You want your surface as smooth as possible. You pinched him when he did that to his sisters? You know? They've got to respect one another, absolutely. And he is being very disrespectful to his sister lately. I need to wash this thing. Oh no, it has never been turned inside out. Oh, sweet. I have 6 more months of use. Evan does have personality plus. He's a firecracker for sure. And he wants to tell me every thought that goes through his head all day long. Gosh, I love that kid. But he drives me crazy. He really does. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and pull this off of here. We're going to fuzz this up really well and add some lint to the back of this just to lessen that adhesiveness on the transfer. Because these are reusable silkscreen transfers, y'all. You can use them 8, 12, 20 times, more than that if you take good care of them. But because they're so super, super sticky when you first get them, you want to add some fuzz to the back. And we're going to lay this right down on here. Oh, I hope that that's enough. Oh, we're just going to center it, you guys, and hope for the best. I want to get all that big flower there. It might not quite be as long to cover this as what I thought it was. It's a repeatable pattern, so we could repeat the pattern, but for time's sake, let's just do it. Carol. Energy drinks. That's how I get through my days, you guys. All right. Yay, Pam! I can't wait to see what you do with it. Please share your pictures with us. When you guys finish a project, I'd love to see how it turns out. All right, you guys, so we're just going to use black velvet paste today. Black velvet. We're going to make this really, really easy on me. We're only using black velvet paste. Trust the process, though. I think you guys are going to love this. So we're just going to take our paste and a squeegee, and we're squeegeeing this right through that transfer, letting that paste fall into the silkscreen. You don't need to press down hard. You're literally just gliding it across the top of the transfer to get into everything. You want to move fairly quickly, because if you don't, that paste can start to dry in your silkscreen, and then it will pull up with the transfer when you pull it up. If you feel like you're working too slow, then do one side of it and then just pull the transfer up to release that paste. And then you can just lay it right back down and keep going. Okay? So again, just gliding across the top. We're not putting pressure down there. Get the rest of that extra off of there. And then come back through one last time with our squeegee and remove all of that excess. This is going to keep you from having weird lines of built-up paste in your design. And I might have even waited too long. Maybe I should have pasted and pulled. Let's see here. All right, are we ready? Let's check out how this pattern looks on this. Oh, you guys, I didn't wait too long. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love that pattern. Oh, look how pretty that is. It's magnificent. It is gorgeous. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Oh, I love this transfer so much. Now, you could paint this in if you wanted to. For this project, we're not going to. It's going to be a background piece. But, all right, hold please. I got to spray this down. Way over here. Away from my other pieces. Isn't that so beautiful? Yeah, buddy. Just putting some water on my transfer so I can take it to my sink and wash it later, and that paste won't dry in there. Y'all, we are just getting started. Just getting started. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And give it a really quick dry just to get that to all dry on there so we don't smudge it. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, you guys, there's that piece there. We're going to set this piece aside now. Oh. And we're going to start bringing our other pieces over one at a time. No, this isn't the new club. We haven't used the new club yet. This is just a transfer that's available on the site. We're combining it with the January club tonight. I'm going to go ahead and use a new squeegee when we get to that point so I can close up my paste right now. Okay. You guys, I just realized that there's something else I should have painted, but I didn't. I'm about to pull my own hair out because it keeps getting on my face. So let's do this really, really quickly. I forgot something that I want to do. Thank you so much for giving out information, you guys. Vicki is, okay, yeah. Oh, geez, that's like right by Allie's birthday, too. Hope everything goes well for you, Tracy. All right, let's take these two pieces right here that are still not completely dry, you guys, because I forgot that I was going to do this with these ones. And I have got our little artisan add-ons. And whenever I purchase the artisan add-ons, That transfer is, what is it called, you guys? What is it called? Hold on. That one is called Floral Text Pattern. Floral Text Pattern. So whenever I buy these, I do buy 2 packs. That way I have a matching set of each one, because each one that's on this is different. So I like to have a matching set for pieces just like this. So I'm going to take this one here that's kind of smaller and really fits this area that I want to do. And now there's some pieces here that have been stuck. We're going to pull those out. These are adhesive, like little floral embellishment pieces. There's that piece that was an extra piece. And they're like foam, but they've got adhesive on the back, which is pretty darn cool. There we go. And you can just add these right on top of just about anything, wherever you want. That's so not centered. Hey, you've been wanting to see them used. Yay, I'm so glad that I'm showing you tonight then. Right there is that's much better right there, I think. Gosh, it's hard to tell. It's close enough. Close enough. And we're going to grab the other pack for the other one. That way we have 2 sides that match. See, that time when I pulled it off of there, those little cutout pieces stayed on the backer sheet. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. You just got to pull them off of there with a pair of tweezers. I did use my mat. It's off by like, oh, 1/8 of an inch, maybe 2/8 of an inch. Close enough. Oh, Lena, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on either, but you can always join my broadcast, and that's pretty. My broadcast channel is pretty much a guarantee that you're going to get the notification, I'm pretty sure. Can't find it on the site. I have it in the cart link. It's in the cart link. Hold on, I'm going to post the, just in case. There's the link just to that transfer. All right, so now I've just lined these 2 up here. Oh, one of these is more defined than the other. That way I can make sure that they both go in the same spot. So if one's off and the other one's off, it's all the same. They have not released February Club, and from what I understand, February Club right now, there is there's a delay. Oops. In getting one of the pieces for it. So even the people who would have gotten it early, like myself, will not be able to get it early for February. It'll ship out to everybody after the 5th of February. I won't have it to show until probably the 20th. But it's super cute. It's super cute. You guys are going to love it. Y'all are going to love it. I've seen it. And I don't know how to give you guys a hint, but it's really cute. And it's Easter. Okay, I'll tell you that. It's Easter. All right, you guys, I didn't paint these, and I should have done this first. Should have put these on here and then painted this piece so that these are all the same color. So we're just going to give this a quick coat of this same color that I painted the background here. And that should all dry the same color. These are paintable, in case you guys didn't know that. They are paintable. And a dauber brush probably would have been a better idea, but we're going to just go with it. So now we have these cute little floral pieces. Yes. So you guys, we do have another release early in February. And there will be, if I can get them ready, mystery bundles for this one, because we do have a designer preview this time. Thank you. So if I can get them done, I'm going to try really hard this week to get mystery bundles started. All right. Here we go, you guys. I'm just going to dry these really, really fast. Then they're the same color. Sorry I didn't do that sooner, but it's probably best if they're painted underneath and this is done separately anyway. All right, this one's dry, pretty dry. You guys, look at how cute that is. Oh my goodness. All right. Here we go. Those pieces are ready. It's called balsa wood. They're just pieces of balsa wood. You could use foam though. Okay. Next up, we're going to grab that black piece back, that black tag over here. We've given it quite a bit of time to dry. It's still a little bit wet. So we're going to finish drying it with our blow dryer. That's not what's recommended by the manufacturer, just so you guys know. But sometimes you just got to speed up the process. You do want this to be completely dry before you paint on top of it. So, here we go. Dry time, dry time. Painting is dry time. And it's going to dry kind of glossy. Just got a couple more spots where it's a little bit thicker. All right, we're going to use a brand new color from Waverly on top of this. And it's called, you guys, Pink Sky. It's a darker pink than any of the other pinks that they've had before. I just got this, maybe a month ago. I don't think I've used it yet. I have not. It's still not opened. And we're going to see how gorgeous this looks with black crackle coming through it for this project. We'll get to Club Couture in just a little bit. Oh, they need to make a jar opener for this. They do not sell the Pink Sky in smaller bottles. No. Just in big bottles for this color. I looked, and it needs a good shake, you guys. A really good shake. I just got pigment all over my hands. All pigment at the top. Let's screw that on tight. Things that take up time during a live video that you never think to do. For instance, shaking your jars first. Who'd have thought, right? Who'd have thought? Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Hey, you guys, can I celebrate me for a second here? I made that last year, Sandy. I have some good news, and I kind of want to celebrate with you guys. Do you guys mind if I boast about myself for a second? Tell me if I can. Tell me if I can. If you guys think that that would be really conceited and totally unprofessional, say, I don't know, say no. But if you don't mind me telling you guys some good news about something that I'm proud of myself for right now, I want to share. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. Yes, I can. Oh, go for it. Okay. All right. All right. Definitely. Okay. Yes. Okay, good. You guys want to hear my news. Okay. I hit my first weight loss goal today. You guys, and it's so super exciting because I'm trying so hard. I'm officially down 20 pounds. And I'm so excited. 20 pounds today. Trying to lose some weight before this trip. Yes, 20 pounds. And I'm so excited for it. Thank you. All right, you guys, today was the day that I hit it too. So, all right, here we go. You guys, here, we're going to put this right on top of all of this, and it's going to like instantly crackle, okay? So you don't want to overbrush this. Actually, I should probably use a bigger brush. Thank you. Thank you. Why is that brush so stiff? Oh. All right, we're going to use this one. The other one's stiff. Not an easy task. No, it's not. And I'm very proud. All right, here you go. Here we go, you guys. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to start painting right on top here. And again, you don't want to overdo your paint because then you're going to fill your crackle right back in. Thank you. How have I done it? Through GLPs, I'll tell you that. I am doing the weight loss shot, you guys. I am. And I don't regret it, and I've got no shame in it because it's working. And that's all that matters to me. Busy mom does not have time to meal prep and do all the other things, so I'm doing what works. Thank you. These paintbrushes were available with a kit. All right, you guys, I went in one direction. I'm going to go the other direction now and just see what we can make happen here. Hopefully this isn't a mistake. Oh, it's pulling some of it off. That's okay. Oh, no! It's okay. Thank you. That's all that matters, you guys. No, I have not had any side effects whatsoever. None. And my hair is growing. You guys, I tried to do that both ways with this, and I think I might have just messed it up. We're going to dry this. Yeah, I should have just stuck with one direction. It's called, oh my gosh, what is it called? It's called Pink Sky. Pink Sky, and I think I pulled off a little bit more black than what I wanted to, but it still looks awesome. Thank you. Yeah, you guys do what you gotta do. I'm 40 now. I don't have time to go to the gym. Crystal says she's lost over 60 pounds already. Lost 90 pounds in 2025 at 34. See, you guys? It's working for me, and I'm happy. No, mine does not. Not that I know of. 100 on Manjaro. See? Also on GLPs. See, you guys? Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. GLPs are they basically depend, they all do different things. Talk to your doctor about it, and they'll tell you that. Your doctor can give you some good insight. All right, you guys, I kind of spread it out a little bit as I was going, and I made even more black than just the cracks in there, but I like it. And let's go ahead and just rust this up even more. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, you guys, I've still got, I still have a lot more to go. But I'm feeling good. My pants are loose. I no longer, I was on the verge of having to go up another size, and I was like, no, this is not happening. No. Basically, all it's doing for me is just kind of, it's dulling the food noise. Mine is not. I paid out of pocket for mine. And it's not cheap. I can tell you that. But if you have certain medical conditions, a lot of times your insurance will cover it. All right, you guys, let's grab some. Yeah, see, you guys, they are expensive. Yes, they are expensive. But you can get a prescription for them if you have the right medical conditions. I do not, so I just got it. You can get it through different websites. All right, you guys, I'm just going to go ahead and take some black ink here and go around my edges with some distressed ink just to, I don't know, blacken up my edges, keep all that pink kind of in the middle. So there's a lot of different kinds of ones, you guys. I'm not going to say specifics on which ones I'm on. I'll just tell, because I'm already getting out medical information, which I don't like to do. And I don't want to give medical advice on here for sure. But I am taking one, and it's working for me. Okay, so just went around that with, thank you, Darlene. Just went around that with some ink just to bring out some of that, more of that black on my edges there. I love the look of this so far. Yes, you are right. You are right. Hers and Noom, they've all got them. There we go. All right, so there's that piece there, you guys. I think we're just about ready to move over to this heart piece now. And then we can start assembling and putting everything together, okay? So, now we can get out our Club Couture transfer. And this last little heart piece, my weight loss goal. You like in pounds as far as how much I want to lose, or in pounds as far as what's my number that I want to hit. My friend had weight loss surgery, yeah. All right, so here is our Club Couture transfer. We used this earlier for that book, earlier this month. And this time we're going to go ahead and we're going to go with a couple of these other transfers that are on here. And I don't know if I cut them all up when I first got this or not. Oh, I did. I did cut everything apart. There's still a few little stragglers here, but we're going to start with this one here that's got like the little stamp on it. And we're going to do our surface wax on here first. Where did I put that stuff? There it is. My pound goal, 70. Is my pound goal. And I've talked to my doctor and he was like, that's probably right about where you should be. Don't go any lower than that. That's what he said. And I am going through a doctor, you guys. He's doing every 3 months. I'm back in for another checkup, and he's checking everything, and he's making sure that I'm doing everything right. So all good. No. All right, you guys, we're going to start with this one here right in the, actually, I'm going to go on the side, I think, with this one. Kind of have the stamp piece in the top corner. Right about there. Okay, and we're going to do that black velvet again on that piece. Yes, exactly. So here we go again with the black velvet. This is part of our Club Couture transfer for the month of January. We're going to put this up. Are you giving yourself shots? They're weekly injections. Ooh-wee, that is gorgeous, you guys. There's the first, oh my gosh, look at that. Look how pretty that looks on there. Oh, I love it. Okay, there's our piece number one. I'm going to dry this up and then we're going to put down another piece kind of next to it, maybe even overlapping it. And we're probably going to do that piece 2 or 3 times to fill this entire heart. Okay, so we have all those words in here that kind of match that other piece that we've got on the back. So here we go. This is just gonna, we're just gonna kind of fill in the wording. So that it looks like that stamp is completely over a letter. Do you see what I mean there? And the words are going to repeat themselves. I promise you, nobody's reading it that closely. Here we go again. Oh my goodness, I love this. Dr. Way back in the shop because of the diabetes and no gain weight now. 100 and... Holy moly. Jeez, Jenny, that's amazing. Congratulations. All right, Sandy, we'll see you later. We're so close to done, though, you guys. We're going to be putting this thing together here in just a minute. We're almost there. Almost there. Just a couple more times of repeating this step. No, don't move, don't move, don't move. Just to keep that wording pattern. My goodness. And that one was not quite as straight as I wanted it to be. What was that when you were... I miss comments so much, you guys. Oh, you're still here. I joined the club. I'm still here. We're not quite done with it yet, but we're almost done with it. Almost. All right, that should be the last time. Yes! Yes, okay, off to spray my transfer, you guys. And clean my hands. Sandy, that's a great idea. Watch me while you're on your treadmill. Yeah. But then it might give you more energy and you'll have a hard time sleeping. All right, you guys. I'm loving the way this looks. We are now ready to start putting this together. My glue gun, believe it or not, has actually stayed on this entire time. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. All right, here we go. Let's get all of our pieces back over here. We've got this one. We've got this one. My trip is March 1st. We got this piece here. We've got these two pieces here. Now on these two pieces here, I do want to come back in with that black ink again on that ink pad. And I'm just going to go right over the top. Ooh. Darn it, my ink pad started coming apart. Let's do paint instead, or paste. Because that ink pad started to come apart. All right, I'm just going to take a firm bristle brush instead, and my black paste, and not too much, you guys. No, I did not. I figured out the sweet spot on my glue gun. So I'm just kind of going over the high spots on this. With some black. And then I'm going to go right along my edges too with that black. Just to put some definition on these pieces. Okay, so now it looks like this. Wow, that's so blurry. But they look like that. And it's not going to look, they're not both going to look the same. But they'll be close. Right on that edge there. And then we can start to assemble. Man, make sure you don't have too much though. I don't think I did, Tracy. I've been momming this weekend, you guys. Just getting laundry done and birthday parties and doing all the things. You could, Karen. I didn't think I could either, but it's a lot easier than you'd think. Okay, those two pieces are done. I might use more of this. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, you guys, are we ready? Are we ready to start assembling this? I think that we are. I think I'm going to put this piece of jute. I want to use jute. Let's see if I can find a piece of black trim instead. Or, ooh, nope, that's navy blue. What happened to my black? I had some black. I don't know where my black went. All right, let's just use a piece of black trim. Your belly. All right, Carol, I get it, girl. Have a good night. All right, we're just going to take some black trim here, a black trim piece. And I'm going to use this as the hoop, the tie part. For this piece here, okay? And we're just going to make it look like that. And then I'm going to attempt to glue this on here, okay? So we're going to put this one right in the middle. We're finally on assembly, you guys. We're going to put this one right in the middle, right there, of that one. So let's see if I can hold down that tie. We're going to just put some glue on the back here. and glue that piece down. And then I'm going to leave this part here hanging at the top, just like so. All right. Now I'm going to take these pieces. Oh, they did perfectly cover. These pieces here. It's got to go this way. And I'm going to use my brad nailer. And I'm going to brad nail these two pieces right to the end. Okay? Just like that. Look at how cute this is, you guys. Look at how cute this is. This is my big old brad nailer. Let me make sure I got it straight right where I want it to be. I think I double punched. Oh! Oh no! You guys, my brad nails were too thick. Oh! I just nailed it to my table. Yep, I did that. Hole, please. Maybe we should stick to glue. Apparently my brad nails are still too thick for this. Where's my staple puller? Well, you guys. It went all the way through it. I mean, all the way through. I thought that they were smaller than that. That's okay, you guys. That's okay. We'll just clip those babies off. And then we'll... That's why you hate your nail gun? I thought I had the smallest ones in there. I bet it probably still had a couple loaded from last time. I know, right through my brand new mat. Y'all, that's what happens. That's what happens. Okay, well, let's just go with the hot glue then. Y'all, I'm a hot mess. You guys know that. Apparently, I need smaller brads still. But I thought for sure that I measured that to be right what I wanted it to be. It's not a staple gun. That's a nail gun. A brad nailer. All right, and I'm going to glue this thing on the back as well. All right, let's just glue this one down. That's okay. Yo, I'm real, I'll tell you that. And here is this piece here. Let's try to line that up while the glue's still wet. Yeah, I totally just did that. Totally just did that. Oh, you guys. Look at that so far. Isn't that gorgeous? And we're going to put this piece right here, right on the top. Let's just cut this extra piece off of here. Instead of gluing it at the bottom, or gluing it on the bottom, just cut it off. We're going to take this piece here and put it right in the middle. The darn glue gun never has enough glue. Those are, oh, don't even. Okay, good. Right here in the middle. Oh, how beautiful. Yeah, now you know what not to do. Exactly. Oh my goodness. All right, one last little thing. I do well at fixing. I try to do well at fixing. I don't ever give up on a project, I can tell you that. I will keep going at it until I get it how I like. Now. All right, we need to find a little piece. Let me see, you guys. I had this one out, but I think it's going to be too pink. It's going to be not quite dark enough of a pink for this color that's in the back. Maybe that's okay. Maybe it's not. I did not yet go through all of this to see if I have any pink in here. I do, but I don't love it. Ooh. Oh, you guys. I don't hate this brown. Or like this one. Or this one. I love those colors. You guys, I think we're going to go with those because I just love the way that that looks on there. Oh, goodness. I love the looks of that color right there with this board and how that looks with my ribbon stashes everywhere. And so, yeah, I think this one right here is probably not the best one for doing an actual, like, bow. But this one here might be it. Let's see. Let's see. It's not pink, but I like the color. How long did it take me to lose 20 pounds? 7 weeks. It went fast. I feel like that bow is just too big. Hold on now. Let's try to make it a little bit smaller. Oh, you guys, I think that that's a rusty key. I sure do. I sure do. Not a rusty one, but I do have keys. I have lots and lots and lots of keys. And they're in one of these boxes. And if we want to put a key on here, we can definitely put a key on there. There's my keys. Holy moly. I have lots of keys. I have tons of keys. Yes. We can put a key. We can definitely put a key in there. All right, let's glue the key down. Thank you. Let's put the key down first. I'm just going to glue it in place, you guys, because apparently brad nailing it in place is not the answer. And then our little bitty ribbon. Right there. And once that sets up, you guys, then I can cut this off of here, but I don't want to do it too early. Yeah, so the hunger noise is just gone from me and I feel fuller faster. So I'm not, like usually I'd get off my live and I'd sit there watching television for a little while I wind down. And I'd grab the potato chips and dip and stuff like that. And I just don't do that anymore. I've got no hunger noise at the end of the night. Yes, I do know that, Connie. Okay, you guys, I think we're done. I think we're done. I think I'm in love. I think that this project turned out better than I even anticipated. There we have it, y'all. There we have it. It's done. There's definitely some little glue boogers going on here, but what do you guys think? Is it so adorable? Oh, there we have it, you guys. There's our Club Couture transfer right there in the center. That patterned hearts right there. The patterned words? Is that what it's called? And all the things. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys. That's it for me for tonight. And tomorrow I'm going to try to do that other project that was requested. Okay? So you guys come back to see me again tomorrow night. If you're not yet a club member, you can join club right now and get that club transfer that I showed you with the composition book. And if you join Perks first, you're going to get 30% off of your club and everything else on my site. Plus, you're going to get a free gift this month. Oh, I didn't see that. Who wants to claim this one? Tracy does. Okay, I'll put your name on it, girl. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys back here again tomorrow. Have a great evening. Love you all so much. Facebook, take my picture. And we'll see you guys soon. Bye, everybody.